Have you ever felt like you're playing a game, but no one ever gave you the rulebook? You see people getting ahead, achieving power, and influencing others, and you wonder, what's their secret? What if I told you the rulebook has been hidden in plain sight for over 500 years, and the rules it contains are so brutally honest, so shockingly real, they might make you fear the very nature of what it means to be human? Today, we're diving deep into the shadows of human psychology, guided by one of history's most controversial and misunderstood thinkers, Machiavelli. We're not just talking about his famous book, The Prince. We are uncovering the hidden law that underpins all of his work, a law that explains why good intentions often lead to disaster, and why understanding our darker side is the only true path to achieving our goals and protecting ourselves. So, what is this hidden law? Simply put, it's this: humans are driven by self-interest, fear, and the desire for power, far more than by morality, loyalty, or love. Machiavelli observed that people will almost always choose the path that benefits them the most, especially when they think no one is watching. They are fickle, deceptive, and ungrateful. Now, that sounds harsh, right? It's not a pleasant thought. It's a reality that most of us try to ignore. We want to believe that people are inherently good. But Machiavelli argues that ignoring this reality is the single biggest mistake you can make. It's like trying to navigate a jungle full of predators while believing they're all friendly pets. You'll get eaten alive. The person who assumes everyone is honest and kind will inevitably be ruined by the many who are not. Let's look at a classic example from The Prince. Machiavelli asks whether it is better for a leader to be loved or feared. Most of us would instinctively say loved. Love is positive. It's about connection. But Machiavelli's answer is surgically precise. He says it's best to be both, but since that's difficult to achieve, it is much safer to be feared than loved. Why? Because love, he explains, is held by a chain of obligation which, because men are wicked, is broken at every opportunity for their own advantage. But fear is held by a dread of punishment which never fails. Think about it in your own life. You might disappoint a friend who loves you, knowing they'll probably forgive you, but you're much less likely to cross someone you fear, because the consequences are certain and severe. This isn't about being a tyrant. It's about understanding what truly motivates people to keep their promises and remain loyal. This hidden law isn't just for princes and presidents. It applies to office politics, friendships, and even family dynamics. Have you ever done a massive favor for someone, only to have them forget it the next day? Have you seen the quietest person in the office suddenly turn ruthless to get a promotion? That's Machiavelli's law in action. They weren't being evil. They were acting in their perceived self-interest. They were prioritizing their own security and advancement, which is a fundamental human drive. The fear this knowledge brings isn't about other people. It's the fear of what you truly are. It's the terrifying realization that these same impulses, the selfishness, the desire for security, the capacity for deception exist within you. We all wear masks. We present a version of ourselves that is polite, cooperative, and selfless. But when push comes to shove, when your core needs are threatened, which self takes over? The polite mask, or the primal survivor? Machiavelli forces us to confront this uncomfortable truth about ourselves. So, how do we use this terrifying knowledge without becoming paranoid, cynical monsters? That's the genius of Machiavelli. His goal wasn't to create evil people. His goal was to create effective people. He believed that to do good in the world, you first have to survive in it. And to survive, you must understand the world as it is, not as you wish it to be. The first step is observation. Start paying attention to what people do, not just what they say. Words are cheap. Actions reveal true motives. When a coworker says, "I've got your back," but then takes credit for your idea in a meeting, their actions have told you everything you need to know. Don't get angry. Don't seek revenge. Just understand. You have just learned a valuable lesson about their character. The second step is strategic adaptation. Once you understand that self-interest is the primary driver, you can frame your requests and build your relationships accordingly. Instead of appealing to someone's kindness, appeal to their self-interest. Don't ask, "Can you please help me with this project?" Instead, try framing it as, if we work together on this project, it will get the boss's attention and put us both in line for that new lead position. See the difference? You've aligned your goal with their goal. You're using human nature, not fighting against it. This is what Machiavelli meant by virtue, or vert in Italian. It's not about moral goodness. It's about skill, excellence, and the ability to adapt to circumstances to achieve your objectives. A virtuous leader, in Machiavellian terms, is one who can be as cunning as a fox to recognize traps, and as strong as a lion to frighten away wolves. Sometimes that means being generous and kind. Other times, it might mean being decisive and severe. It is about having a full toolkit of behaviors and knowing which one to use at the right time. The ultimate power this knowledge gives you is not the power to manipulate others, but the power of self-preservation and the freedom of choice. When you're no longer naive about human nature, you're no longer a victim of it. You can see the game being played. You can anticipate people's moves. You're not shocked or disappointed when someone acts selfishly. You expected it, and you planned for it. This removes so much emotional turmoil from your life. Instead of feeling betrayed, you feel prepared. Instead of feeling used, you feel strategic. You are operating from a position of realistic strength, not idealistic weakness. You can choose to be generous, but you do it with your eyes wide open, knowing the risks. You can choose to trust, but you do it selectively, based on proven actions, not empty words. Embracing Machiavelli's hidden law is about embracing a form of radical honesty. It's about accepting the complete picture of humanity, the light and the dark, within others, and most importantly, within yourself. And in that acceptance, you'll find not a reason to fear, but a roadmap to navigate the complexities of human interaction, and a foundation upon which to build real, lasting success and security. You'll stop playing the game by a rulebook no one else is following, and start playing to win. So, what do you think? Is Machiavelli's view of humanity too cynical? Or is it a refreshingly honest guide to the real world? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this exploration into the shadows of human nature fascinating, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more content that challenges the way you see the world. Thanks for watching.